The son had simply urinated on her, but in the next moment, 10 centimeters of fur grew on the woman's tailbone. Upon closer inspection, she also noticed that her mustache had grown considerably, and her teeth felt sharper. At first, the woman didn't pay much attention to these changes, until the following event occurred, when she began to realize that she was slowly turning into a dog. One day, Lisa took her son to the park to play, when a few dogs suddenly surrounded them. The dogs seemed very affectionate, almost like they were her kind. In an instant, Lisa felt a happiness she hadn't experienced in a long time. She grabbed her son and began chasing the dogs, and when they got tired, they lay down on the grass to rest. From a close-up shot, it could be seen that there was some fur growing on Lisa's profile, as if she was slowly transforming into a dog. That day, she had planned to take her son to paint with oil paints, but unexpectedly, her son unleashed his wild side and smeared the paint all over his body. The kitchen was soon a mess of colors. After getting bored of playing, the son rushed back to his room, and Lisa tried to chase after him, but she slipped and fell. Suddenly, she felt a sharp pain in her tailbone. Looking in the mirror, she discovered that the area where fur had grown had developed into a large lump. Without thinking much, she heated a needle, disinfected it, and poked the lump. To her surprise, she pulled out a 30-centimeter long fur strand. Moreover, Lisa discovered that her sense of smell had become incredibly sensitive. She could now detect 8 different spices in an ordinary piece of cheese. It was then that Lisa realized she might be turning into a dog, just like her mother had done years ago. When she was a child, one night she saw her mother walk out onto the lawn, growling while stumbling, and eventually transforming into a beast and running off into the night. That night, Lisa heard dogs barking outside and went out of the house to find the same dogs from the park. She immediately felt happy and asked the dogs if they had come to play with her. But soon she realized something was wrong. She thought it might just be a dream, joking with her son about having a bad nightmare. However, her son then walked in, holding a dead mouse, and she rushed to the door. In the blink of an eye, she saw a pile of small animals at the door. At that moment, she understood what had happened the previous night was not a dream. These small animals were the ones she and the dogs had caught together.